The obvious benefit of advanced codecs like AV1 and HEVC is the ability to produce higher quality than X.264 at lower bit rates. So let's explore that within the context of the SLC Bitrate Explorer. So you see the various tabs up here. We're going to focus on bitrate chart and metrics. And this is the bitrate chart. This is the 4 megabit per second file encoded with X.264. This is X.265 at 25% lower, or 3 megabits per second. And this is AV1 at 2.5 megabits per second, or 37.5% lower than 4 megabits per second here. And then if you want to verify the bit rates, you can do that here. They are as I mentioned. Now let's go over to metrics. What's the quality look like? We've got 3 metrics supported. This is VMAF, PSNR, SSIM. When you click the metric, you see the score here. This is the average score. You can get harmonic mean. You can get low frame in the save files up here. You can also view the summary here, and that can kind of click back between harmonic mean and low frame, and you can sort high versus low for VMAF, PSNR, and SSIM. So if we look at VMAF, we've got 94.2 here, so AV1 is the highest. If we look at PSNR, same thing. If we look at SSIM, same thing, but we're also seeing some regions where the pink quality, or AV1, is substantially lower than the others. Whenever you see that, you want to make sure that the frames aren't ugly enough for long enough that the average viewer would actually notice them. So we click up here to go to frame viewer, and a lot going on in this particular screen. I'm going to let you see the whole thing when we start, and then I'll zoom out so we can see more of this. So this is both a player for real-time playback of video and a still frame viewer. And you see the mini chart here. This allows you to navigate through the video file using either the bit rate, the frame type, iframes, pframes, bframes, or the metrics that we saw before. You can choose the metric, and then this is the file that the metrics show for. So this is the X.264 file. We want the AV1 file. This is the problem error we noticed before. If we zoom in, it's going to be tough to see at this magnification level because it's such a small region. We're at 3.6x magnification, and I'm going to zoom out. You're going to lose the ability to see what the magnification is, but we'll be able to see more of the frame itself. Now I can choose the frames to see using this drop-down list, or I can use the keyboard shortcuts. One is always going to be the source. That's going to be the clearest. And then we move to X.264, X.265, and if we toggle between AV1 here and X.265 here, we see that AV1 is in fact blurrier. And that's no surprise because we saw that negative region in the SSIM graph. The question is, would an average viewer notice that? So let me bring this back into view. We want to play the video using the different codecs, and we want to focus on the region that appears to be the lowest quality. So I'll click I for in, O for out, and then I'm going to click play. You'll see it goes back to 100%. And once I click play, I'm going to loop through the region that we selected, and I can check using the various codecs that we've encoded by. And again, I can do that by the drop-down list, or I can do it via keystrokes. So this is the source video. Again, looping through this problem area. This is X.264. This is X.265. And this is AV1. And it's really challenging to notice any significant degradation during real-time playback when you're playing back at 100%. And of course, all of our viewers are going to play back at 100%. So this is how SLC Bitrate Explorer gives you a complete look at video quality, including metrics, still image quality, and video quality during real-time playback.